thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Back in Brooklyn, the Nets tip off the beginning of a homestand.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
We're giving T-shirts to the loudest section in the building. Come on, who wants it? Get loud!
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
Stolen by Levine. Here's Richards. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Siakam pulls it in. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Mark Daigneault. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Thompson. He's been the go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And it's Jordan off the drive. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Banked in off the glass.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
There's Levine. Bamba with the block. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Thunder pull it in. All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Ooh, okay.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Here's Rozier. For three, Siakam. The shot missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Outside, Levine. 4 on the shot clock. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game, that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nets.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
It's tipped. And they get it back. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Nets leading by 5. Got a piece of it. Here's LaVine. Lays it up and banks it in. LaVine's got his 3rd basket of the night.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
That's a 2 from Rozier. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the deep thinking jump shot. Gave a little pump fake and then off to the races.
Nobody near Williams. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And the Nets with possession here. 3-point lead. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he makes the first. And the Thunder making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Oklahoma City trails by 5. Here he goes. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. And the Nets miss again. DiVincenzo with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pokusevski with the bucket.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
Siakam misses.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Over in the corner, Washington. And it's off from 3-point range. With the step back. Pass to Williams. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's Washington. It's deflected. And he recovers it to stop the run. And finished off by Oubre.
Well, Oubre can get up there, and that time brought his tool belt and got out the hammer.
And that's a foul called on Kelly Oubre. That's his first foul. 41 seconds left to play in the first. And he drives in. Pass to Williams. The 11-footer. And there's another one for the Thunder.
Number 9.
Brooklyn trailing. Oubre with it. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Oubre can't get it to go. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. He takes it in.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Brooklyn. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that and get out quick.
Thompson with the bucket.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
And here is Washington. No points in the game yet for him. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's LaVine.
Easy to be in awe of LaVine. Exceptional with the basketball and has some tricks up his sleeve.
And it's Mitchell missing. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-2 run. Here's Richards. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And Brooklyn making a change here. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now the Thunder with it. They've got a 13-2 run going. There's LaVine. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And a good free throw shooter who's really increased his volume over the years. LaVine with a lot of ways to beat you.
And the first one drops. And so LaVine nails both of them.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
The drive by Mitchell. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Outside, Dort. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Inside shot. That one rolling around and rims out. And the Thunder with possession. Outpacing them right now in a 15-2 run. Good on the triple.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
It's deflected. just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's the screen. Pass to Dort. There's the drive. Jams it in off the great move.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Rozier. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Oubre. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Oubre right there, just not afraid to take it at the defense.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
And coaches always talk to defenders about good active hands. They've had that as well.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. For 3, Smith. That shot misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Shot left block. And Bamba pulls it down. Down low. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Rozier for 3.
And Dort taking pride right now defensively.
And it's Rozier missing. Driving the lane. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Kelly Oubre.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Shooting 2.
So he gets them both. Nets trail by 15. Here's Spencer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nets get their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Stepping the line with 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Drives to the hoop. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Rozier. Out of hand on it. To the middle. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Siakam. Over Williams. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Here's DiVincenzo. Bamba with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Pokusevski. Siakam pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
And that's great to see Dante out there on the break. When he gets his steps together like that, he can attack the rim.
Stolen away. .40 seconds left in the second quarter. Driving inside. Here's Bamba. It's deflected.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
For your Nets.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Takes it inside.
Oh, get out out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Looking to end the run. It's deflected. And so it's Oklahoma City sitting on. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Nets trail by 21. Now Mitchell. 8 points for him. Bamba wide open, and he fires. No good on the three. And the Thunder with possession.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here, oh.
Yes, sir.
Showcasing his skills with that slam.
He knows how to put the exclamation point on those, doesn't he? My goodness. Right block shot. That shot, no good.
Away team foul.
And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
His first foul. First team foul.
It's the Nets now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Well, the instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turn it into easy points.
His first foul.
For Oklahoma City, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
Shooting for the away team. Number 9. 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. A difficult situation to be sure for Brooklyn. And Rozier, here we go.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pulls up on the wing, and he gets the jumper to drop. 12 points for him.
That's a needle in the haystack shot right there. You're not going to hit that one all that often.
On the wing, Rozier. Fires the three. No good. Shot missing. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet. Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's the break. Thompson for the triple. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And the Thunder pushing it up now. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Team second.
It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The Nets making a switch here. And he makes both free throws.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first. And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Pokusevski. Takes it off the glass. Pokusevski's got his second basket of the night.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Pass to Pokusevski. 6 to shoot.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Third team foul. Substitutions for the away team.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Away team
And Brooklyn making a change here.
Substitutions for your Nets. Kelly Oubre.
Pass to Levine. 4 on the clock. Here's Fletcher. They get the rebound. Kick out to Levine. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Another shot. The Thunder with another miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for Brooklyn. Spencer connects from three-point range. 5 points in the game. What a chance!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a chance!
And he's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him. And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Zach Levine.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Here's Washington. The rebound by Richards. Now the Thunder with it. Here's Fletcher. Unable to get that one. Good D by Siakam.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And Levine, here we go.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
Here's Fletcher. Count that one for Dort.
From
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
The tray. Cans it from downtown. Dort's got 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 5. And the jam by Levine.
A master of the slam. Levine's got a couple dunk contest titles under his belt.
Here's Spencer. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession.
Coming up on the floor for your Nets, Mo Bamba.
Levine with it. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for Oklahoma City. He's up to 26 points in the game now. Just keeps pouring in the... And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Great player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting.
Pass to Richards. drills the three-pointer.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Here's Hartenstein. That one off the back iron and out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but...
Oh!
No
goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. The shot's good from Kennard.
That's impressive stuff as Kennard was out there from deep.
And Levine, here we go. It's tipped. Pass to Kennard. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Plays it up off the glass.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Fletcher. Now here's Levine with the drive. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the layup is good.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Levine looking around. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. They understand it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
There's the triple. The rebound by Richards.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
To the paint. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Oh, that was something else.
And over the years, Levine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
Here's Mitchell. Driving to the basket. That one goes in.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And Levine, here we go. The shot, no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Kennard for 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. 2021 was an unusual season, to say the least, for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do, and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well. And I'm glad we're through that.
And so Siakam will bring it up for the Nets.
Fourth quarter.
Going inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
And the shot is good.
Loving the toughness there from Bamba. Just needs to keep proving that he's not to be messed with. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
And LaVine, here we go. Pass to Richards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game. But once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Outside, LaVine. Pass to Richards. Back to LaVine. Clock at 4. To the inside. Can't get it to fall. Here's Bamba. And there's the drive. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Inside. From deep. And that one drops.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over. Kev, what?
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lifted. Yesterday. Now we're just reminiscing. Oh, yesterday. Keep my head up over.